Did you know that every minute of your life counts? Did you know about 90% of our people are ignorant about issues concerning their health? Join the program, Our Health, for better understanding of holistic healthcare, prevention and management, understanding the comprehensive basis of healthy living, knowing national policies on safe health, how to use the available resources at the sporting times of sudden illness, promoting good healthy living habits, promoting good healthy living environment. Join our Health Talk live on Super TV, Channel 10 with your host, Jarausi Joe. A pleasant welcome to another edition of Our Health. Our Health is an educative health program that gives you better understanding of holistic healthcare, better understanding of how to improve your healthy living. We also give light on signs and symptoms of these common diseases around here, and then we also find solution on how to take care of your environment and live a healthy lifestyle. So today we have with us in studio Mr. Fernand Ojon. He's the CEO of the Motu Diagnostic Mobile Laboratory and also a student doctor. So today we'll be talking a lot. Today our conversation will probably based on the hepatitis B virus. So keep tuning in, keep listening. Also to our supporters and our sponsor, keep following, keep listening as we go through this conversation. Did you know that every minute of your life counts? Did you know about 90% of our people are ignorant about issues concerning their health? Join the program, Our Health, for better understanding of holistic healthcare, prevention and management, understanding the comprehensive basis of healthy living, knowing national policies on safe health, how to use the available resources at the sporting times of sudden illness, promoting good healthy living habits, promoting good healthy living environment. Join our Health Talk live on Super TV, Channel 10 with your host, Jarausi Joe. Welcome back. So, Mr. Fernand Ojon, so how are you, sir?
I'm fine, thank you, it's a pleasure.
Okay, so how's the Motu Diagnostic Mobile Laboratory, how is it?
So Motu is striving, and as any other new entity, is trying, and we are receiving a lot of prospects from Motu. So Motu is fine.
Okay, that's good. As a young man like you, running this beautiful mobile laboratory is sometimes challenging.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, sure. So let's go into our conversation. So today we're talking about the hepatitis B virus, and the hepatitis B virus has been one of the let's say the widespread virus a long time, and it's one of the talked about virus. I've been hearing about it. So today, at least we'll learn a lot from you as you explain. So can you basically tell what is this hepatitis B virus?
So hepatitis is just basically the information of the liver, or in the bringing just to be, we have 5 types. You notice that hepatitis is just the liver inflammation that has been affecting people since after Ebola. I think that's basically when we started noticing. But if you take at the level of the world, we have almost around 250 million persons affected already with hepatitis B in the world.
Okay, so let's come down to our region, Liberia.
So Liberia is faced with the issue of no data in regards to these diseases and viruses that are affecting us. So at our lab, what we're doing right now, we try not to personalize it, but we have a record of that. Basically, we might just have maybe data coming from medical laboratory, medical diagnosis mobile lab, but we don't have official data for hepatitis B in Liberia.
Okay, so for this hepatitis B, like you say, is a liver disease, and so who is more affected when it comes to hepatitis?
So everybody, and per the books and per what we have observed in Mercury and other places, everybody is affected, because even the mode of transmission will tell you that a child can get hepatitis from the mom. So it ranges from child to the older person, everybody.
So, like a pregnant woman has it, she can pass it over.
Yes, to her baby, yes. You can do that. The baby can get affected from the mother and another person can get affected from the other. So it doesn't target age group, it doesn't target sex, it doesn't target a particular class of people. Even though a class of people might accept it, might have it because of the lifestyle and the things that carry. So it might be a little bit occupational rather than age or sex.
So, like in regards to the HIV virus and that of the hepatitis B, so how the hepatitis B like affect society? How it affect the entire society?
Okay. Like anybody being sick. You the head of the family? Are you the head of the family?
No, I'm not ahead.
Okay, so okay. Alright, so if you just imagine where somebody who is the head of the home is the one who is the breadwinner who brings money home.
Okay.
So if the person is sick and unable to work, that is when the person is not working at an office, but the person is doing manual work. The person is a skilled person.
Okay.
So the person is unable to go and do that work, which brings money on a daily basis. You guys, more than like money we get, but doing at the end of the month actually. So you notice that person will not be able to have money and to feed their family. At the end of the day, those people, those children, the family that he feeds will be liquidated to the next family. And at the end of the day, it's a whole vicious cycle, and then they affect the country. So the family head being sick will be unemployed, and the person will not be able to pay tax. The person will not be able to do a couple of things that they could do in terms of development, at the level of the family.
Okay, like your previous comments, you said the hepatitis B came right after the Ebola outbreak.
Because I'm noticing a lot, yes, a lot.
So, what's the cause of this hepatitis?
So there's always a shift when you see, like currently during Ebola, people were very, very particular about washing their hands, being careful of touching each other. As long as we have another epidemic or another thing that distracts us from those things that we did, those precautionary measures that we had in time past, people tend to forget easily. So in the case of the Ebola, after Ebola, we realized that many persons started coming down with hepatitis, and basically because they are little affected or lack. So since it's just basically whatever that inflames the liver and gets the liver inflamed, people started having hepatitis. Now before you come to the type of hepatitis that was using hepatitis B and C being one of the most common, the commonest.
So you think it's because of the drugs people are taking to lose it?
Yes. So you see, hepatitis can be caused by a couple of things. Hepatitis can be caused by drugs that people take. It's called drug-induced hepatitis. Hepatitis can be caused by the things that we use, like having your blood be infected with hepatitis. Sorry, not you. So somebody is getting infected with hepatitis, using the same sharp blade. People who go and do tattoo, those people gotta be very careful.
Like that's the same as in HIV.
Yes. And then also too, you have people too from mother to child, like we said initially. So it's like that. Even your infected partner, you have sex with a person, and there was this journal I was reading that talked about people even getting it from the saliva, so which means that you drink a cup. I'm not really basing on it, but that's what I read from the article. But people drinking from a cup, from the same cup, people sweat,
I'm actually going to that questions like the common way of someone, getting in contact with this hepatitis B virus.
So people get in contact, like it's just all relating to how the cause is like. So, okay, people usually get it from the tattoo studio, So you go and do tattoo, and maybe the sterile needle there, or the needle there is not sterilized. You can get it. So it just need the fluid to be passing from one person to another. So you can get it through kissing, through sexual intercourse, exchange of fluids. You can also get it from mother to child, like I said initially. And then you can get it from as the most common thing that can allow you to transfer a fluid from another person. Okay, take an example, somebody gets hurt, and then you want to help the person. You go there and start having the person. If there's any break in your skin, you can have hepatitis.
Okay. So let's look at the signs and the symptoms, as you people already say in medical field, signs and symptoms. So what are the signs and symptoms when it comes to hepatitis B?
Okay,
Once
so
someone contract the virus, what are the signs shown?
so normally when somebody is sick of hepatitis, generally when you're sick, the first thing that your body tells will tell you your temperature starts to rise. So the person will have fever. The person will have fever. The person will have abdominal pain. Since the liver is in the abdomen, it will be like pain in your abdomen. People can say your stomach. It's abdomen. Stomach is in the abdomen. So yeah, so you have pain there. Yes, you have joint pain. You have fever. You have nausea. Nausea is like bad feelings. So bad feeling when you eat, or maybe before you eat, maybe at the end of the person will not be able to eat. So there are a couple of these things. The person might even have yellow urine. So you see the urine is yellow and all that. The reason why you see all these things is because by the time the liver starts getting inflamed and shutting down, you start noticing, because it's like the filtering organ of the body. It filters everything, the alcohol we drink, we'll come to that, we'll talk about what can cause it and what other things can make it. So again, bring about hepatitis. So you notice that the person urine will be, color will change, and all those things that can happen to people.
So, like for this hepatitis B, like what you're saying, there's any signs and symptoms. So, once people have any signs and symptoms, is it only for hepatitis B or other viruses can cause it as well? Because
the signs and symptoms.
Yeah.
So there are certain symptoms that are general and similar to other sicknesses. Take for example, you have malaria. You have malaria, you have fever, you have headache, you have yellow urine as it gets chronic. So it's like that. There are certain things that are general, but there are certain things that are specific for malaria. For hepatitis. So what's specific for hepatitis? This specific is nausea, the bad feelings. Most of the times, also there are other sicknesses, but by the time you start having bad feelings, you start having this, your abdomen start pain, your strong pain, you start thinking all those things.
So the hepatitis B, do they have TEP or just?
Yes. No. So hepatitis B is a type of hepatitis.
Oh, okay. Hepatitis B is a type. So you have a lot of hepatitis.
A lot of hepatitis.
Oh, okay.
So you got hepatitis A, you have B, C, D, E. So you got 5 types of hepatitis actually. So the reason we'll talk more about hepatitis B is because the commonest, both hepatitis B and C are the commonest type of hepatitis. That's the reason why I was speaking about.
So which one of them is like fast in killing or
hepatitis B
causes more harm?
Hepatitis B, it's very, very quick to get.
Because someone said if I having B, if I get C, then that means C is higher than B.
No, not basically that. The reason why all these hepatitis are there, all these types are there, but because we have seen more of that B type in Liberia, that's the reason why we put a lot of attention, and because it's more dangerous actually.
Yeah,
the hepatitis B stays like 30 to 180 days in the body, and you might not know that you have hepatitis B because it takes a lot of time. By the time you get to know it's already chronic, it stays after like 3 to 6 months. It's already chronic, and then you start seeing your liver shutting down. Okay, take an example. When somebody is like the car or the gate of the house, by the time that gate is broken down, anybody can infiltrate. So that's basically what the liver happens to the liver in hepatitis B. So the liver gets inflamed, they cannot do the function that it has, the detoxification in the legs. So anything that comes to your body, anything toxic that comes to your body, it affects you. Anything that has to do with fat, the body cannot break down the fat and all that. So the hepatitis affecting somebody, hepatitis B affecting somebody, it's very, very serious, and you notice that hepatitis B and C are very common.
So, like the hepatitis B only attack the liver?
No, everything attacks the liver. Everything attacks the liver. Everything.
So, once a person comes down with hepatitis B, so what's the last span?
So the last span. So The first thing, the incubation period of hepatitis B is 30 to 180 days, like I said.
Okay.
So, or 180 days. So, most of the times when you get early diagnosis of hepatitis, you tend to live longer and you tend to like have it solved easily. Because if somebody gets sick, get affected or infected with hepatitis, the person get. I mean, you don't have to come to the point where your stomachs are having abdominal, extension in the legs. So by the time you get early diagnosis, it increases the lifespan, and you can get healed of it.
So, the rumors that I've heard, so some people say that hepatitis B is very dangerous as compared to the HIV virus.
Yeah. So I mean, like for me, common sense would allow me to think that hepatitis is very dangerous. I think more seriously should be seriously taken than HIV. Why? It's just simple. If you have HIV, okay, if I have HIV, you're afraid. So if I have HIV right now, you can eat with me, you can touch me, you can hug me. There are certain things that you can even do. Just like sometimes two people cannot say certain things. You can go to the extent of having sex with somebody with HIV. That's crazy to say, but sometimes you can have sex with somebody with HIV and not have it. Because yes, using preventive measures. So, but in the case with hepatitis, even though too you can use preventive measures and have it, but the mode of transmission is so easy. I mean, there are many. Like imagine like having fluid exchange. I mean, just let's say saliva. You cannot get HIV from somebody's saliva unless you're drinking like a gallon of that saliva. But you can easily get it according to the adequate aware. And then you can easily get it too from sharing the same cup. You can get it from using the same needles. Even though they are a lot very similar to HIV, but hepatitis, it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's
if you're a friend eating with somebody with HIV, I mean with hepatitis, is that crazy? Yeah.
Wow. So is it like once you come in contact with a hepatitis B virus and it reaches certain stage, is it curable?
Yeah, I like the way you use certain stage. So the key word is early diagnosis. So early diagnosis is very nice. If we can have early diagnosis of hepatitis, that's why I encourage all my workers and the people around me who will just do a hepatitis test for fun. Do it and know your status. Get vaccinated, and so that you know. And I think you need to do it.
Like doing like every month daily or?
No, I mean like you just do it one time. By the time you're negative, you do your vaccine. So if you get diagnosed early, you can start getting drugs. You can start being on drugs early.
Oh, so once you're diagnosed and you're on drugs,
you can get on drugs.
you can get killed.
Yes, you can get killed. Yes.
So once you're not on drugs, or it gets chronic.
Yeah, when you're not on drug, obviously for you to get well, you have to. It's a sickness, so you get
because
well.
for us in the society, it's hard for us, like going to the clinic on a regular basis to check up. It's kind of.
That's the reason why you see being frank, right? Healthcare is expensive.
Yeah, sure.
But also too, I also blame health facilities for hiking the price. If you know that you can have hepatitis testing done for people, I mean at an average affordable price, do it. Like I wanna call the facility name, but I did my hepatitis test somewhere for $6.
Wow.
That's so hard. Now we've decided to early diagnosis to ensure that we have that test affordable for everyone. That's probably less or half the amount that they charged me initially. So 500 LD, you can get anybody can get 500 LD at least. Not anybody, but at least majority of the population can get 500 LD. Just go and get tested. I think that's another part of it too. People are afraid to get tested because they say, oh, you get hepatitis, your stomach is big. But wait for the time that it's so bad, you can't get your stomach, then they start lying that you get somebody poison and all that. So, I mean, we should get ourselves tested and then we get on treatment. The treatment is cheap. Like, what I want to know, you see the HIV treatment that they give, most of the people have HIV too. And they have this drug in them, first and labor as well. People who have HIV. So I got this little trick. Since they gave HIV drugs free of charge, some component of the HIV drugs that vary, they call it drug vary, that treats hepatitis B particularly. And then you can go and get that drug and take it. Or if you don't have to go there and be stigmatized and everything, you can just ask. I mean, like, no, they got drugs that you can take. Like our doctor here prescribes for some drugs for people that are affordable. Our parents are not prescribing a couple of drugs that are very affordable and the people can take it. So the first thing you need to do, like, get diagnosed, and then the next step will come.
Because, like, for the HIV virus, people are living with it and they are healthy.
Yes, because they take medicine, they take treatment.
So you can do the
They only
same.
have to because they take treatment. So if people with hepatitis who are diagnosed with hepatitis can take treatment as early as possible, they tend to live longer and get healed. And that was the point of being chronic.
So once I'm diagnosed, your advice is that once I'm diagnosed, I should be on the drugs regularly.
Exactly. So meet a doctor. Like, we are already diagnosed. We have doctors here. You can reach out to our internists, and then the doctor or any other doctor anywhere, and then they'll like follow up. They'll prescribe drugs for you and follow up your regimen. And then by the time it's 2, 3, 4 months, you get healed. Depending on at which stage you got diagnosed, and you get well.
Okay, so let me ask this question. So once I'm diagnosed with hepatitis B,
Yeah.
and the doctor tells me,
Why are you so particular about hepatitis diagnosis?
yes, sir. So like I'm saying, so once I'm diagnosed with hepatitis B, and the doctor says that it has reached its chronic stage,
Okay.
so should I stay be on medication or you just wait until?
No, I mean that's the reason why we have the hospital. There are a lot of things that can happen to the liver or can be done for the liver to regain its initial state. The crazy thing about the liver is a miracle organ.
Really?
Yeah, it's a miracle organ. You take a part of the liver and it starts to grow back. So until it reaches a stage where the liver is totally damaged, everything is damaged, a part of the liver can grow back. So when your liver comes to that point where it's damaged partially and it's having all these signs, but the first thing that comes to mind when you reach a level where you start having those data dominant distinctions, you have to go to the hospital. Why do you go to the hospital? You go to the hospital because you want to get healed. And there are a lot of solutions at the hospital.
So this conversation is really, really interesting, and actually I'm learning a lot, and I hope every one of you are learning too as well, like mine. So stay tuned, we'll take a short break, and we'll receive words and comments from our sponsors and partners, and then we'll come back, we will go through our discussion. When we come back, you will be hearing the preventive measures when it comes to this hepatitis B. What are things that we need to do to not get in contact with this hepatitis B? So we take a short break. We will get back and then we'll go through our discussion.
Did you know that every minute of your life counts? Did you know about 90% of our people are ignorant about issues concerning their health? Join the program, Our Health, for better understanding of holistic healthcare, prevention and management, understanding the comprehensive basis of healthy living, knowing national policies on safe health, how to use the available resources at a spot in times of sudden illness, promoting good healthy living habits, promoting good healthy living environment. Join Our Health Talk live on Super TV, Channel 10 with your host, Jarausi Joe.
Alright, so welcome back, and we will continue the discussion on hepatitis B. So now let's come to our guest in studio, Mr. Ojo. So, sir, we are on this hepatitis B. We have to finish the hepatitis B. Seriously, because I really want to know everything about this hepatitis B.
Exactly.
So, like what you were saying. So, what are the preventive measures when it comes to this hepatitis B?
It's just as simple as the causes and the mode of transmission. So I will still go back to what we talked about, the early diagnosis.
Okay.
So the first preventive measure is to go and get tested. So you go and get tested at any facility and you get the results to know your status. The second step of the preventive measure is to go in, if you are negative, you go and get your vaccine for it immediately. After another month, you go and get a second shot. After like a month, you wait for 4 to 6 months after you get your last shot. When you get your last shot, after that time, you wait 10 years, you're free of hepatitis. After 10 years, you do the same process. You take it immediately, and then a month after, you take it again, and then 4 to 6 months after, you take it again.
So
Good. But okay, so there are other ways to get ourselves prevented. So you see, from mother to child, so children can get hepatitis from their mother. So during antenatal visits, mothers should take the responsibility of having hepatitis tests being done for them, so that it reduces the chances of that child getting infected with hepatitis. Secondly, the hospitals, the healthcare facilities, and all those places where they do and they use these sharp instruments and the legs, they should be able to sterilize their instruments so that they don't be able to transmit hepatitis from one person to another. And then even in the case of the tattoo seals that we talk about, people should be able to sterilize it properly. Because if you notice nowadays, people actually get it from the tattoo shop. Most of the guys that want to do tattoo, they probably infected, and then they rush in many persons too. There are also other things too we could do where you have people transferring, not basically transferring anything, but they can have stitches going on. They stitch each other, the guys who take drugs, illicit drugs, illicit drugs, they use the same syringe. You have rates of hepatitis, HIV, and all those, transmitted diseases, STIs that come from sexually transmitted diseases, infection, and even sicknesses of the blood that come that can be transferred. So there are a lot of things that you can do to prevent yourself. So by the time you get fully vaccinated, the 3 shots after a period of 7 months cumulatively.
And he said the 3 shots go
for 1 to 7 months. So you do that, the first one immediately, the next one is around 1 month after, the next one is 4 to 6 months after. So you look at the entire process around 7 months. Because immediately 1 month and then 6 months after or 4 months after. So it's between 5 to 7 months that you can get treated and you can get vaccinated. And if in that time, even in that year and 10 years after, you'll not get sick with hepatitis. You'll not get infected with hepatitis.
So once you are vaccinated,
it's even better than the COVID vaccine, because there are certain type of COVID vaccine like if you 60-70% efficacy, you still get it. Yes.
That's
the same change.
That's what I was saying. So now let's come back. There's this question that came up. So once I'm diagnosed positive of hepatitis B, can I still get vaccinated?
No, you cannot get vaccinated at that time until you get treated. When you get treated, and then you are well, you do your test, you do your function, your liver function, and you do your liver profile, you do that hepatitis test again, and the doctor can show you that you're well, then you get vaccinated. But the vaccine giving to somebody infected with hepatitis is just a formality, a waste of time.
Okay, so once you
the vaccine prevents, it doesn't heal.
Okay. That's a point.
Yeah.
So let's look at our society, like many people, like from what you're saying, the causes of hepatitis B found around here. So once I'm diagnosed as a hepatitis B patient, and should I be isolated? I mean, I shouldn't go around people, or because you say that common saliva. You with your friend alone can get hepatitis B.
Alright, I get it. So don't be afraid. And if you also shouldn't be afraid.
Okay.
So they just fine. There's something called herd immunity, and that's actually what we're trying to achieve. People are trying to achieve with the corona vaccine. So as many persons get vaccinated, we achieve herd immunity, which means if I get If I have COVID-19 and the next person is vaccinated, the next person is vaccinated, I cannot. The likelihood of me transferring it or passing it on to another person is slim because of herd immunity. So that's the reason why people got to get fair. If you 60-70% efficacy,
Yeah,
which
sure.
means you can
Yeah,
still
sure.
get it.
Yes, again.
Yes.
That's
It's
what
a slim
I'm
chance.
saying.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. So, now let's come back.
So by October, I'll be doing my third. So the second shot allows me, it gives me a little bit of immunity. And by the time I have the third, look, bro, I can do whatever I want to do and I will be well. Nothing will happen to me.
So, okay, once you are vaccinated or hepatitis B, it's possible that you get HIV. Is it possible? That
Yes,
you get
yes. I mean, like, it's just different. Like, you have vaccines. You know, vaccines are different. You might have vaccine for polio. Supposedly, when hepatitis, go and get tested. There's nothing like knowing your status. And hepatitis is not like HIV or probably other similar diseases that without, without care, I mean, with care, you cannot get treated and get healed totally. You can get healed of hepatitis. You don't have to wait until it's chronic. And you need to simply go and get tested so you have early diagnosis. And then if you negative, you get treated, you get your vaccines. First time, after 1 month, the second one you do another one. After 4 to 6 months, you do another one, and then you'll be free of hepatitis for 10 years. If you're positive, you can meet a doctor, and then your doctor will give you your treatment, and then you'll follow your regimen. After a period of time, the doctor will tell you that you healed or you still need more drugs, and then when you get healed, you do your vaccines, and you get healed again and preventive of hepatitis for the next 10 years. And as simple as that. And we at Ready Diagnosis, we have decided to ensure that people are healed of hepatitis. Hepatitis is taken care of properly. That's the reason why our test here is $5. I mean, not $5, it's 500 LD, and our vaccine here is $10. That's way beyond what you can afford. I mean, it's far below what you can afford, and you can take advantage of the opportunity.
Okay, so thank you so much. It was nice talking with you today, and I hope partnering with this Martin that notice.
Yeah, so Benita is open for partnership to schools. We open up for partnership to schools. We open for partnership to offices. So whenever you're sick or whenever you need it, we either take the package where we provide health care for your workers at your office, or you can just call us from your office or you call us from your homes, and we'll come to you and we'll take a very short time at your convenience.
Okay, so thank you. So we were having a discussion with the CEO of the Mother Diagnostic Mobile Laboratory Pharmacy here. So today been a very great day and a very fascinating discussion on hepatitis B, and I hope every one of us learned and will take these preventive measures seriously. This is our job. Our health, we are here to provide you all of the basic education that you need in order to live healthy, to live a healthy lifestyle. We are open up to partnership as well. So many thanks to all of our sponsors and partners, and also to our technical team, Melvin Moden, the director of photo, and also to Azel Aman Donkin, who produced today's edition of Our Health. Once again, I'm Jurazi Azel Prince Joe, your presenter. Thank you so much.
Did you know that every minute of your life counts? Did you know about 90% of our people are ignorant about issues concerning their health? Join the program, Our Health, for better understanding of holistic healthcare, prevention and management, understanding the comprehensive basis of healthy living, knowing national policies on safe health, how to use the available resources at the sporting times of sudden illness, promoting good healthy living habits, promoting good healthy living environment. Join our Health Talk live on Super TV, Channel 10 with your host, Jurazi Joe. Did you know that every minute of your life counts? Did you know about 90% of our people are ignorant about issues concerning their health? Join the program, Our Health, for better understanding of holistic healthcare, prevention and management, understanding the comprehensive basis of healthy living, knowing national policies on safe health, how to use the available resources at a spot in times of sudden illness, promoting good healthy living habits, promoting good healthy living environment. Join our Health Talk live on Super TV, Channel 10 with your host, Jorausi Joe.